What is up, y'all? You have found 1332 Knitwear Design House. I am Anna. I am the CEO, boss lady, soul designer, and all-around knitting machine. Today is Thursday, May 16th, 2024. And this is A Talk with Anna. Sorry, this morning I did not get the Stitch and Breathe out. I was watching South Africa at the ICJ. I was watching them rock some stuff and tear some shit up. I love them guys. Yep. I got mad earlier, so I tried to do this while making cookies. Or cupcakes. And yeah, it turned into a half an hour ramble about cookies and my garden and cupcakes and all kinds of other stuff. So I'm like, no. So yeah, news and acquisitions, because there's a progression we usually follow, which is news and acquisitions, works in progress, and then finished objects. I got finished objects for you guys. I'm sorry, I don't. It's just how it goes. Everything is moving right along, but it's moving in small increments. So please do not get upset if it looks like things have not grown. They have grown. They just haven't grown a lot. So yeah, we're going to start off with news and acquisitions, like we're supposed to. The news. I got my onion sets in. They finally came in. So I gotta bust up the sod in my garden this weekend, and then hopefully next week sometime I'll be able to get out there with the tiller and till it all up, so I can get my corn and my onions and my potatoes in. I got 2 volunteer potatoes out there because I missed them last year when I had to dig potatoes. They're only about that tall though. I got some lemon trees. They're just little bitty things because we went, Mom and Dad and I, after grocery shopping, we go to this local restaurant, and they gave Mom a slice of lemon, and there was like 4 lemon seeds in it that hadn't been cut. So she gave them to me, and she's like, here, see if you can grow these. And I'm like, okay. I got a little big lemon tree. It's only about that tall though. I got 3 of them coming up, and I'm like, yikes. So I'm gonna put Valentine's Day, my dad got me a tropical plant, and I had it in the bedroom, and it died. Not for lack of water, for lack of sunshine, because I had it in the brightest spot in my room, and it was still not bright enough. So I am going to take the pot, and I'm going to dump all the dirt out of it and put my Miracle Grow mix in there. And I'm going to put this little baby lemon tree next to my stove so it stays nice and toasty warm. And right there is also the hood light is always on because my kids are terrified of the dark. Let's be honest. If I leave the hood light off in the kitchen and they wake up in the middle of the night wanting to go to the toilet or crawl in bed with Mom, they're like, oh God, it's scary, it's dark. And then they fall over the dog. And that's bad. Because she's black dog. And they bonk. Yeah. But, yeah. So, the hood light is always on. So, it's like always being under a grow light if I have a plant there. I've got a lettuce that's starting to root there too, so I have to fix that. At Aldi's, you can buy the head lettuce, the fancy lettuce, and I got down to the very center of one, the very end, middle of it, and I'm like, I wonder if I can do that, because I really like that lettuce, and I really don't want to pay for it. So now I have 3 heads, and one has started to root, one is downstairs in some water to keep the leaves crisp, and one, I don't know where the hell it went. But yeah. Oh, no. I got 2 of those, and then I've got 2 of the other ones. There's a multicolor uh, set at Aldi's. That's one's red and one's green. So I'm gonna take the green one and put it in some water too, because it's really close together. So I'm gonna regrow that one too. But I've decided I'm kind of gonna do that this season. I'm gonna grow as many as I can. So, I mean, it's not really like lettuce will keep that long, but if I put it down in the storage room downstairs, it'll probably keep it a little bit longer. But then I have to deal with spiders. You know, like spiders. Spiders are bad. They're not too bad. They're not too bad, but so yeah, I got planting to do. I have a ton of planting to do. I have a ton of things that need to get moved around and finished up and worked on so everything can grow. Because right now, everything it's kind of at that standstill between seedling and leafing out. And the more things are at that standstill, the more I just want them to leaf out. And you can ask my brother, I'm kind of impatient when it comes. I'm pretty patient, usually, most times, but I'm kind of impatient when it comes to my plants. I want them to hurry up and grow. So yeah, that is news and acquisitions. Yes, my garden is growing. My cupcakes just came out of the oven. That's why I'm in here. Instead of annoying the hell out of me in the kitchen. No, I don't have my earbuds in. My ears are messed up. They're puking all over the place today. Yeah, I had my earbuds in earlier trying to get the kids on the bus, and yeah, it was gross. It was gross. So yeah, we're gonna do works in progress. First one I've got is the Eileen, and she has definitely grown just today. I got yay far on her this morning before I set her down to go make cookies because I was mad, or to go make cupcakes because I was mad. I did the same thing with the Casey sleeves yesterday. I got really mad. I was watching the news, and just the crap here in the States kind of upset me. So I'm like, So I just sat here and knit my little heart out. This is what you call mad knitting. Because when I started yesterday, I was way down here. That was the Stitch and Breathe yesterday. Way down here, right? I got all this yesterday. That's like 6-7 inches that I got. And that's on 2 sleeves, so I was very upset. Let me grab the reed real quick. Oh, come here, you. It hasn't grown much, but it has grown some. Because it's still there. Which is bigger than it was. It was down here. So it has grown a little bit. And that's the thing. As long as I keep plugging away at it, as long as I keep working on it, it'll eventually get done. Eventually. I started a mistletoe because I needed something to work on at the eye doctor last week. You guys have seen it. I don't think it has grown at all. It's on my ubiquitous stops. But yeah, mistletoe. It hasn't grown since last week, I don't think. It's been parked in my footstool. I got the carry that's grown a little bit. So if you give me a second, I'll get it. Oh God, there goes the yarn. She hasn't grown much. Because if you remember, I said I had to rip out a bunch. I ripped out all the way back down to here. So all this is the other day, and you have to remember how long the placket is. The placket itself is huge. Yes, it is. So being able to get, 6 rows in a day is pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm moving right along. I'm moving at a pretty good clip. It's growing slow. And I can't wait for the carry to be done. I'm ready to have it off my cables, off my needles, and in the shop, because I want to show you guys the finished project so bad. I want to be like getting ready to do one of these and be like wearing it and be like, see, it's done. I did get blankets going. Divas, I just got past his black, so he's on the next red. Bigs, I just tied into the next color, and sisters, I just tied into the white. So things are moving, but they are just moving slow. And on the Afghans, if I get a row or 2 done a day, I'm happy. I'm happy. Even if it's just a row or 2. And I try to do at least a knit row and a purl row on each of them every day. So they're at least still growing. It's just slow growing. And on them, I don't have to cable jockey as much as everything else. I hate cable jockey. Oh God, no. I do not like that at all. I will do it if I have to. But I do not particularly care for it. An itch. So yeah. You guys have noticed that you should have noticed that the Petrie has grown slightly. Not much. Just a little bit. I've got to take this all the way up to, it's supposed to be 18 by 21 when it's washed. Well, I have had to do 20 by 25, I think, to get it there. So we are fairly wide and pretty long. So I'm hoping that I can get, what I'm hoping for this weekend is to get all the way through the Casey and get her completely done and off the needles and cable. So I can show you guys on Monday that she's all the way done and everything's peachy. And then I can get this finished over the weekend in that space that I don't have anything else to work on that's big. Other than that, I will probably work on the reed this weekend, because if I get that Casey done, if I get the carry done Friday after, well, I have mistletoe here on my list, but if I get it done Friday or Friday into Saturday, then that leaves me all day Sunday to go the rest of the way with the Petrie. And next week you will see more of the reed than anything else. You probably won't see the Eileen, because I gotta really pay attention to what I'm doing, because I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants there. I tried to write it down and it just went waha. Yeah. So I've just got to use my thinkerator when it comes to the Eileen. I do have to cast on a patty sometime soon. So I think I've got a set of flats I will use for that. A set of straights. Put the patty on my straights and order me some new yarn to do that. Just zip along. No, I think I've got a skein of that. That will work. That will work. Never mind. I'm just going to put it on my straights. Get it going this weekend. I don't really like the color, but, you know, it's a sample. So you guys can see what's going on there. So yeah. Like I said, I got mad this morning. I got really mad this morning. I was like, and then I was flipping through YouTube trying to find something like news to watch, and it came up that Mideast Eye was broadcasting the ICJ thing, and I'm like, oh, they're back there. Okay, well, I'll watch this for a little bit. And it just kept going and going and going and going, and it was like, oh shit. Because it was 8:30 when I started watching it, and then it was like almost 11 o'clock by the time it went off. Speaking of time, oh, it's noon. Oh, yay. I need to get my butt moving. I still need to find something for lunch. Anyways, y'all, this has been our talk today. If you're new here and you like what you see, make sure to give us a like, share, and subscribe. And when you hit that subscribe button, there'll be a bell icon. And if you hit the bell icon and hit all, you'll be notified every time I post right here on YouTube, which is Monday through Thursday. Well, usually Monday through Thursday. Didn't do it this morning, but that's okay. Monday through Thursday, we do the Stitch and Breathe in the morning because I need to decompress after getting the kids off on the bus and off to school. I don't know how that's going to work after school lets out this coming Wednesday. We'll find out. So bear with me on that. Yeah, and I do podcasts on Thursday afternoon. If you're a returning sub, hey, how you doing? How you been? Thank you for hanging out with me and all my craziness. Like I said, my ears are not working right. My earbuds were pulling globs of ick out, so I'm like, oh great, my ears are barfing. So this one is kind of clear, but the other one is cracky and poppy, so yeah. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, if you want to give us if you want to help us grow the channel, you can do that one of 3 ways. You can buy us coffee over on Ko-Fi. 2, you can join with the membership tiers over on Ko-Fi. Or 3, you can pick something up from the Ko-Fi shop, from the commission shop over there at Ko-Fi, or from the Cafepress store. Everything will be linked downstairs. It always is. If you want to give us a follow, you can do that right here on YouTube. You can do that on Tumblr. You can do that on Insta, or you can do that on Twitch. Twitch, we go live every Tuesday at noon Chicago time. Unless I decide to pull another one. Which I might do sometime this weekend. I don't know. It's just whenever I decide to. But Tuesdays are the scheduled days. So watch that. Yeah. Hooey. You guys know what I'm going to say. If you've watched any length of time, you know what I'm going to say. Hug your baby super tight. Tell your weird friends and relatives that you love them, whether they have 2 legs or fins, feathers, or fur. There is no statute of limitations for that kind of malarkey, so do not do it. You do not need that kind of bad karma on your vessel, on your soul. You don't need that. No. That's bad juju, and you don't need it. Also, bad juju. Do not bite your tongue. Because the only thing you are doing when somebody is leaned over you, bitching at you, and you're biting your tongue to be nice, the only thing you're doing is blocking up your own throat chakra and giving yourself an ulcer. And you don't deserve that. If somebody's being an asshole to you, stand up for yourself. Trust me, long time tongue biter, right here. Anyways, y'all, you guys are awesome. This small. I love you. You guys are awesome. Even if nobody else tells you today, I believe that you can reach whatever heights you set for yourself. The only thing that's holding you back is you. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazingly awesome. Huge hugs. Much love. Happy knitting, folks.